For the first of our deep dives, we're going to start with the, let's say, landmark study in palm cooling. This was by Gran et al. In 2005 at Stanford. This was really the first one that pioneered the space. And what the objective of their study was to determine if extracting heat via one hand would improve endurance in hot conditions. And they found it did. So the methods, 8 subjects walked on treadmill, 40-degree heat. This is important. They were doing extended activity in a hot environment. So they were inducing thermal strain. Now, in these pair trial, they either used a specialized palm cooling device, which, as mentioned in the previous section, previous module 8, they had a subatmospheric pressure originally, and they had the temperature at 18 to 22 degrees Celsius. So note that the temperature is not that cold. 18 to 22 degrees Celsius is relatively high, and then the control being no device. The endpoints were rate of core temperature rise and exercise duration until exhaustion, and they had some stop points built in. What did they found? They found that markedly slowed core temperature, so attenuation the rise of core temperature by by a difference of 0.8 degrees Celsius per hour, which is 0.8 degrees Celsius is significant for core temperature. They found a 43% increase in endurance time. 43% increase in endurance time. Now, interestingly, in this study, is they found that cooling without the vacuum had only minor effects, whereas the vacuum actually yielded greater effects. Now, that's interesting because it has been found in other studies that that's not the case, and the commercial application that spawned out of this has also removed the vacuum. So, interesting findings. Now, 28% lower core temperature rise, 43% longer endurance. So we're talking really, really significant findings on cooling through the hand. So what we see here is heart rate on the bottom right and then core temperature on the bottom left. And the black is the cooling with the vacuum. And you see significant attenuation, core temperature and heart rate, and then a significantly longer time to exhaustion. So very, very significant differences when using palm cooling. This was the core temperature, the same thing that we saw. That was for the entire study. This is for each of the 8 subjects. So again, you see in all 8 participants with palm cooling, there was an attenuation in the rise of core temperature. So the conclusions is that, and this is authors' conclusions from the study, is that augmenting heat removal through the glabre skin, so the palm, and one hand can efficiently unload body heat and significantly boost endurance performance in heat-stressed conditions. So they conclude that this palm cooling technology provides a substantial performance benefit when thermal stress limits exercise.